level of frustration with the playing group, the coaches, I'm sure more broadly, us as a club, we're working really hard. We're not where we want to be and where we need to be at the moment. And that's our biggest priority, is getting back to playing a more consistent brand of footy.
Frustrating for Ben Rutten, frustrating for Essendon fans. First time listening to Bucks, loving every minute. He's making my Monday morning. What a star, which we already knew. Thank you, guys.
One out, thank you.
That's from Bucks' dad, and it's just nice. Tell me, what do we make of that?
Well, momentum in seasons is key. And the best sides can maintain their momentum because they're better than everyone else and they just keep winning. The middling sides, just need to grind out a win here or there that just keeps their momentum going. The sides that are down the bottom are the ones that just can't get any going and can't maintain it, can't turn it around. And Essendon are one of those. I reckon I'm seeing a side that are a bit spooked by their really tough start to the year. They played three of the best sides in the comp.
Right.
And I just, so they played Brisbane, they played Melbourne, and they got smacked. And I reckon you're seeing the fruits of a full pre-season and a bit of confidence going in, and then just getting whacked and then not being able to cope with the reality of what they faced.
Yeah.
Now that's an excuse but I think it is something that is there in them, because what I'm seeing is a group that have fractured on field. They're not playing with any synergy. They don't value defence. And I think every one of the good sides in the comp value defence. We're seeing Melbourne,
why do you
Freo.
see them not? I agree with you, but explain to the people out there, when you watch them, why do you think they don't value defence?
They're just too easy to play against.
So they don't run hard the other way? They don't react quickly on turnover?
There's not enough pressure on the ball, so the ball moves quickly and puts their defence under pressure, one. The second reason their defence under pressure, because their midfielders and high half forwards aren't getting back to clog space and to support their back six. So there's just not enough focus on defensive intent. And we saw Brett Rutten's sides come through last year, and they actually did it off the back of really solid D. Yeah, they've got high ball winners there that can win a lot of the ball.
So why do they go away from that then?
Well, you don't. I wouldn't believe that the game plan would be coached much differently. They believe they were on the right track and that they were playing the right way. But that it's a tough game, and when one or two or three decide that I won't work quite as hard in that phase of the game, it makes a massive impact. We spoke about missing players too.
Yeah,
they are missing a little bit of their speed and some key players. Now, so Snelling has been a key player, and he's not the only one. But they have had almost no representation in their pressure at ground level from their small forwards, because they're not selecting any small forwards. Devon Smith has gone out of the side. Snelling is not available. Hind, who did it at St Kilda, is playing off halfback, but he's not there either.
Tip and Woody,
but potentially Tip and Woody's another one. So there's a really key element of good attacking sides and the beginning of the defence that they just simply don't have at the moment.
And for me, they go sideways. I just, whether that's a symptom or I doubt it whether it's an instruction. This is from Greg, who's an Essendon supporter. Then we'll take a break and we'll get Sam Edmund in. They weren't close and they're finally right. I was thinking about the Giants and the Swans, I think was the final I had got wrong, but they got beaten by 40-odd points.
Yep.
If you want to score against Essendon, take the ball to your back line and move it the length of the ground unopposed. If you want to stop Essendon scoring, give the ball to Merritt, Parrish, McGrath or Shield. In the last two games, they've had a combined 247 possessions and scored 1 point between them. Now, clearly it's not their role to be kicking goals, but I think the point is well made, is that it tends to be, anyway, from my eye, a sideways movement first as opposed to a go-forward movement.
Well, and that is on the offensive side. And
yes, so there's two parts
and that can be a lack of confidence in what you're going forward to.
But you've got Peter Wright sitting there playing against Ryan Gardner, who's a good player and is getting better and has proven me wrong. But he's enough reason for me to go forward. We'll take a break.
He's been good.